Dang it!
Wow, what an amazing view! And we can even see some Kaholosaurs here and there. Hey, why don't we try to get a picture with one or two of them in the wild? Well, they're so cute. They probably won't do that. Right? Huh? What's happening over there?
Help! Somebody help us!
Ah! Wild Kaholosaurs are actually biting people! Yeah, those two are in trouble! The legendary traveler and her trusty sidekick Paimon will not stand by idly!
Get back!
Don't panic! Just hang in there!
Finally! Someone's coming! Please help us!
Judging from your clothes, you must be scholars from Sumeru.
Yes, I'm Karya, and this is my senior Varamdra. Thank you
Don't mention it! Handling these sort of things is practically second nature to us by now.
Still, it seems that all the Kaholosaurs just ran off. We need to capture at least...
Capture one of...
Correct. Say, I can see you are very skilled at dealing with them. Do you think you could use...
Apologies. Varamdra has been hyper-focused on his research. So please, don't be too hard on him.
Oh, no worries. But why did you approach a whole group of wild Kaholosaurs, and what's this talk about capturing them? Paimon's pretty sure that's not what they're trying to do.
I'm sure we must look very silly. The fact of the matter is that we're approaching them without...
A mysterious island?
Yes. There's a legend from the people of the Springs that mentions a
Are you certain you two won't consider my proposal to...
Some proposal? There's no way we'd be willing to use a person as live...
Then I suppose discussing it any further will just be a waste of time. I'm...
Varamdra!
Oh, all right. You did rescue Karya and I just now, and I suppose I should express some gratitude. Thank you very much.
A little awkward, but Paimon will take it.
We should move on, Karya.
Yes. Thank you again.
That's all right. You really don't see a pair of adventurers like those two every day. But anyway, Paimon's really curious about that mysterious island. Yeah, who knew? After all, the amazing places we've explored during our adventures, finding some mysterious island should be a walk in the park. Oh, you're right. The lady mentioned that the mysterious island is related to a legend. Time's ticking, let's get started on our next... But the real question is, who should we... that's an idea. If anyone, the chief of the tribe should...
soul.
Someone looking for me? Oh, why, if it isn't the Traveler and... So what brings you here? We want to visit the is there something... I'm assuming you two are already aware that this island is related to a legend of my people. Yeah, but now that you mention it, we don't know anything about the actual legend yet. Then allow me to explain it to you two. It is said that the first chief of the people of the Springs was the most outstanding guide in all of Netland. He discovered many deserted domains, but to prove himself once more, he embarked on yet another journey in search of a legendary mysterious... The island emits... Since then... Oh, that makes sense! So could you tell us how to get to that island? Oh, Paimon gets it! This is like a big secret... On the contrary, it's quite the opposite. The legend and the clues needed to find the island are all... Oh! Well, I'm willing to answer your question in exchange for a... Sure thing! Well, then you have my thanks. Allow me to tell you some details. I'll be honest, there are... As the chief of the tribe, I was very ashamed to hear of this. It's really hard to believe that could happen. They are targeting tourists who wish to visit that island. According to my sources, they would trick tourists into believing they are trustworthy guides before luring the tourists into spending a fortune for the sake of reaching the island. They run a pretty sophisticated operation. They would always claim the scammed money is some kind of legal travel expenditure, so it's hard to use that to directly convict them. So, I was hoping to find someone who could approach them and pretend to get scammed. Doing so would allow us to gather the evidence required to bring them to justice. The problem is, they would certainly recognize anyone associated with me, which is why Oh, Paimon understands now! We're the perfect bait because we're both tourists. Exactly! And as far as I know, you two are no pushovers, no matter what nefarious schemes they... You betcha! If it's just a few scammers we're talking about, she'll take them... Wonderful! Then here, please take this. Whoa, that's a lot of more... There will be plenty of rewards if you manage to catch those scoundrels. This Mora, however, is for other purposes. I'm sure some spending will be required on your part before they lower their guard. I certainly wouldn't expect you to pay out of your own pockets. So please use the Mora as needed, and collect as much evidence as possible. No wonder you're the chief. Seems like you've already thought of everything. Okay, whoop. I've marked the location of the scammers on your map. I'll leave the rest to you two.
My music's not juvenile at all.
This should be the place. Now let's see if anyone around here looks like a scammer. Oh, right. We should pretend we are innocent tourists with no idea about what's going on. But how should we lure those scammers out? Good idea. Speaking of which, Paimon's dying to know what kind of treasures could be buried on the mysterious island. Wonder if anyone's ever really seen them before.
Ah! Are you two visitors from afar looking to visit the mysterious island?
Who the... Oh, looks like we managed to lure them out already. Oh, pardon. Is something the matter?
I just happened to overhear you two talking about the mysterious island. I assume you two must be tourists, brought here by the legend and looking for the island. Am I right?
Hello, Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. That's right.
In that case, as a qualified guide, I certainly cannot allow you to embark on such a dangerous journey.
Uh-huh.
As the legend says, if you can manage to reach the mysterious island, riches and glory will be that as it may. The journey to the island is full of untold perils and dangers. It would be nigh impossible for any but you are in luck. Allow me to tell you the purpose of our services. It just so happens. Please, there's no need to worry. This was just one point. Although the legend and the clues to finding the island are known to everyone, the leads left behind by our ancestors are as enigmatic as riddles found on a lost treasure map. Only guides bestowed with the legacy of our ancestors can correctly decipher the clues. Tourists who rashly embark on their own.
Huh. He actually sounds pretty convincing.
But it seems like fate has brought us together.
So how...
Not to worry. I don't
So you'd be
For us, people of the Springs, guiding guests to the mysterious island is a great honor in and of itself.
Smooth. Paimon almost wants to believe him. Alright, thank you. Then...
Of course. Please, follow me.
Are you two here to take pictures with the
Really? Can we?
Huh? Oh, you two must be here to seek insight from Atta, right?
Atta? Insight?
Shh, not so loud. Openly saying their name in such a manner will only cause them to loathe you.
I apologize for not explaining earlier. As you can see, Atta is the elder Kaholasaur, my senior here. Atta is high, therefore, we must...
Really? But
You need only slow, but no need to... I can understand.
Alright, then let's give it a try.
That'll be...
Huh?
In order for Atta to give us insight, they must recall their past, which can be...
I'm sorry. Such expenses may arise in the process of finding our way, but as long as we...
There you have it. Paimon knew there was no such thing as a free lunch. Oh, Paimon has an idea. She bets they've just made up all that stuff about the talking Kaholasaur. But if with that kind of evidence, they'll be...
What's taking them so long? Well, what do you say? I'll even throw in a group photo of you.
Oh, that's an unexpected bonus. Quick, let's pay the man. Whoa, Atta really didn't try.
You can also pose now if you'd like a photo to get.
Okay.
Oh, Atta is already speaking? Let me listen to what they have to say.
Could you really get anything from that noise?
Of course. Like I said, only a guide like me can understand their language.
Here's your group photo. I even packaged it up for free.
Any chance we could get a receipt?
No problem at all. Here you go.
Please, come with me.
We still have a lot of the Chief's Mora to use. Why don't we keep up the act? Paimon's curious what other tricks these scammers are... These guys are going way too far. He keeps coming up with some far-fetched... With all the evidence we have now, we could bring him straight to the chief and... But after handing over all that Mora, Paimon kinda wants to see if he'll actually take us to...
Sorry to keep you waiting. After all the clues we've gathered, I've managed to find a
Oh, alright. Strike a pose! Ah.
This is the spot. The trails of sunlight will guide the way. Once you cross the rushing water, Atta's insights have already pointed us to the destination.
You mean we're almost there?
As I said before, this is a shortcut. If I took you on some arduous path after all the Mora you spent, that wouldn't make me look like a good... Anyway, there's no time to lose. We need...
May I present?
According to Atta's insights, this is the place. Yes, I've led you to the island just as I...
Hold on! Are you serious? This is supposed to be the island? Then what about the treasure? And look at these wooden signs and artificial light.
All that stuff about treasure is just part of the legend. I didn't...
Huh. Since you seem to have dropped the act, then there's no need for us to continue. We were commissioned by the chief of the people of the Springs to gather evidence of your...
You sure? Then what's...
Huh. Let's see.
I took you all this way just to buy enough time for the handwriting to disappear. Even if you were to go back to the people you paid, you'd only find that they were using fake names. You want to report me for scamming tourists? Then be my guest. I'll just say that I'm being falsely accused.
Now he's trying to get away! It's the chief!
What's the chief doing here?
I had dispatched others to secretly trail you. Thanks to you, we can finally convict him of scamming people.
Convict me? How? They don't have any evidence against me. Even as the chief, you can't just level accusations without any evidence, right?
Sorry to say it, but he got us. We lost all the evidence we... Not to worry. Let's search him first.
Hey, what are you doing? Keep your hands off me! That's my Mora!
Yes, I see the mark. Looks like you already split the Mora before you let them here.
What do you mean?
The Mora that the Traveler and Paimon were using today were all provided by me.
You...
So, there must be an explanation why the Mora that should have been theirs ended. There are no receipts to prove that any transactions took place, and you yourself just denied that there was a scam. So did you then take the Mora from them by force? Take Mora from others by force?
You... Ugh. All right.
We have witnesses standing right here.
Fine. Yes, it was all a...
Woohoo! No wonder you're the chief of the trap. I still don't understand how so many people have been getting duped by them. You need only... If he claims to be able to find a shortcut to the mysterious island, then why hasn't he just gone there and claimed the treasure for himself? That's a good point. Speaking of, have any guides from the people of this... I can answer this question along with your previous one about how to get there. There is no shortcut to the island. And if you don't meet this single condition, then even guides from the people of the spring, which is exactly why, even though the clues to the mysterious island are up... There's a requirement? Let me ask you something first. What do you think a real journey to the mysterious island... It should probably involve... overcoming... And therein lies the key point. It's said that when the first chief set out to search for the island, the ones who accompanied him were not clients. The legend also mentioned that only those willing to entrust... Therefore, the requirement to reach the island is journeying with your closest friends. The kind of friends you would trust with your life. So that's the key. From what I can see, you and Paimon are exactly those kinds of friends. The kind that would... But, unfortunately, neither of you are experienced guides. And if you were to hire someone else, then I'm afraid you could... That's true. But don't feel discouraged. I believe that this beautiful land that I call my home will not Whether it's remote islands or ancient ruins, I'm sure they can also provide you with plenty of exciting adventures. And let me tell you a secret. The elders once told me that beneath these very ruins lies a way to reach the sky! Yeah, thanks for that. But knowing us, we don't give up so easily even when a place is supposedly impossible to visit. Oh, I can understand. I won't stop you if you're still interested in finding the island. I just recommend finding a guide first who you could trust with your lives. A guide we could trust with our lives? Oh, who knows when we'll meet someone like that around here? Oh, we could go find Mualani! It appears you've already made up your minds. Then I'll be taking my leave. My assistants will pay you for all your help. Thanks again. Okay, bye-bye!
worry. We don't carry any...
But why? Black floaters look...
May I ask whether you've had some bad luck lately?
Well, yeah, sorta. The last pair of black floaters I bought ended up getting bitten by Koholosaur.
I knew it. I specifically asked an expert from the Masters of the Nightwind about this once. Also, have you by any chance become a mosquito magnet? Or found yourself over...
Yeah, that's exactly how I've been feeling.
In that case, I'd recommend either pink or blue swimming floaters. According to the experts, bright colors can not only lift your mood, but also I'll even offer you a discount if you'd like. Just see it as a way of...
You'd really do that?
You got it! Well, hello there! If it isn't the Traveler in Paimon.
It's been a while, Mulan. Was all that stuff you were saying just now really?
Of course. I know a friend who nearly drowned once, but because she was wearing blue floaters, a group of
Whoa!
But let's get back to why you're here. Are you looking to buy some water sports? Come on, don't be strangers now. I can give you whatever you need. You are guests.
No, we actually came here to ask you to be our guide.
Well, you've come to the right person. So, where do you want to go?
We want to visit the mysterious island from the legend.
A trip to the mysterious island. Oh.
Do you have any concerns?
I assume you're already aware of how difficult the trip will be, right?
Yep, your chief has already made that pretty clear. But with our adventuring experience and with you as our guide, we'll definitely be able to reach the mysterious...
Then I'll have to explain some things to you first. I learned all my skills as a guide from Uncle New, and he's the best guide in the whole tribe. But with a good guide to lead the way, a journey should usually be fun and pleasant. However, going to the mysterious island is different, and I don't know if I can guarantee that. But since it's you two asking, I definitely won't refuse. It's just my duty as a guide to explain these things before I officially agree to...
Paimon thought this would be a piece of cake for you, but it seems like we're actually asking a lot. Paimon will feel really guilty to make a friend go through a bunch of trouble just for the sake of finding some treasure. Mualani?
Whoa, what's the hurry?
Come on, what are you waiting for? Kolo just got back to the tribe. I heard he found another
Oh, Kolo's back. Wait for me.
Who's Kolo?
Oh, he's currently ranked as the #1 guide in the People of the Springs. Besides the tribe's first chief, he's the only other...
Really?
He's always out and about, so we don't get to see him often. Sounds like this is quite an occasion, though. Let me put up the closed sign first. Okay, come with me.
The crystals you asked for can only be found in caverns deeper than 500 meters underground. Here, have a look for yourself. As for the people you asked me to take along, they almost all got lost in a cave. Out of my sense of duty as a guide, I brought... Next time, just save the trouble and let me go alone. Indeed. Well done. No wonder he's the best. I wouldn't dare to go more than 200 meters down.
I wonder how much he made this time.
Whoa, it really does sound like a super amazing guide. Do you think you could get some pointers from him, Mualani? Who knows?
Ko'olo always treats his experience like trade secrets. He never tells anyone anything about being a guide.
Oh, okay.
But one day, I'll also be able to reach the island.
That's him, right? Do you really think you'll be able to get his help?
Allow me to do the talking. You must be the top guide of your tribe. I have a commission that I hope you'd be willing to consider.
That guy sure looks familiar. Oh, aren't those two? They also wanted to go to the mysterious island, right? Seems they finally...
A commission? Since you've obviously heard about my abilities, have you also happened to hear about my rates? If you're not intimidated by the price, then we can talk.
Yes, I've looked into everything I need to know. As long as the trip is a success, then the commission fees won't be a problem.
Oh? And where is it you want to go?
The mysterious island.
Just as Paimon thought.
But first, please don't misunderstand. I'm no tourist. I wish to visit the real place.
You hear that? He wants to go to the island.
In that case, Ko'olo's the only one for the job. But the journey to the island requires a lot.
Since you want to visit the real mysterious island, then I'm sure you've also heard about the requirement for our trip.
Yes, I know. According to the legend, only those who are willing to entrust their lives to one another will be able to reach the island together. I must reach that island, even if that means putting my life in someone else's hands. I have made up my mind.
Don't waste your words on me. The way I see it, the requirement is just a way to weed out those who do not have the skills to reach the island by themselves.
You...
You say you'd put your life in somebody else's hands? Ridiculous. Even if someone were to trust me with their life, they'd just be another burden. Let's look at it the other way around. Why would I place my life in the hands of someone whose abilities are far below mine? That is what the legend is really hinting. Many guides in the tribe have received commissions like this, only to end up bogged down by their incompetent clients long before reaching the distance. How do you think I reached the mysterious island? I made...
Well, I'm different.
That doesn't make much of a difference to me. You'll give up halfway at best, which is a waste of my time. And a waste of your commission. I can tell you're just looking to explore something new. If that's the case, then you can find another guide in the tribe. New student, over there.
What's up with that guy's attitude? Paimon takes back everything.
I have things to do now. Goodbye.
Hold on, Ko'olo.
What's wrong? I'm only introducing a potential client to you because I know you're a teacher. In fact, I'd say it's quite the...
Never mind that for now. I don't agree with your views on the island.
I know. You're just the same as him. You both obviously hope to prove yourselves, but still think that you have to follow the legend to the letter, waiting for a cumbersome client to find you before even trying to set off. The rare ores I brought back are proof that I've been to the island. But as for New, where's his proof? Why don't you wait until he's actually found the island before you start using his views to refute me?
I'm really sorry. I just wanted to take you to see what the excitement was all.
That Ko'olo seemed to harbor some kind of grudge against you, Mualani. Or maybe your teacher.
I know. Quite an impressive achievement for my teacher, huh? Even the best guide in the tribe can't stop talking about him.
Oh, Paimon thought you'd be more upset.
Of course not. Uncle Nu has also argued with Ko'olo before. I've already heard the same words several times now. But it's hard to prove anything to him unless you've actually been to the island. That's right. It's just that I've always seen the journey as something super important and not to be taken lightly. I was really surprised when you asked me to be your guide today. After telling you about all the dangers with such a serious face, I didn't make you—
Actually, Paimon—
No, please don't do that. If you want a chance of reaching the destination together, I always felt that my teacher is no less— So, as Uncle Nu's student, I've always wanted to complete the trip to prove his skills. It's a
But don't you have that chance now, Mualani? If you'd agree to be our guide with the help of the renowned traveler—
Oh, Paimon. Come on, bring it in.
Aw, you're making Paimon blush.
Alrighty then. If we're gonna go, we should start preparing right away.
Oh, it's that scholar guy. Paimon almost—
Scholar guy? My name is Varamdra. Please, you—
I didn't expect to see you again, Traveler in Paimon.
Oh, and it's that lady too! Hello again!
Excuse me, Miss Guide. Since we've been referred to you, would it be okay for us to join your journey?
I'm Mualani. Just call me by my name. As for whether or not you can come along, I'm sure you've already heard the requirements. We've only just met, and I'm not sure you're cut out for this trip. The path to the mysterious...
Oh.
I admit that after coming to Natlan, I've encountered many things outside of my field of expertise. It's understandable we'll set off with you as ordinary travel companions, and I'll pay you the usual commission fees. But we won't officially be your clients. In other words, you needn't shoulder the responsibility of being our guide. And even if something were to happen to us, your reputation as a guide won't be tarnished as a result. How does that sound?
If you accompany us, then you are a member of the team. I could never agree to such a careless deal. Oh, don't tell me you think I'm the same kind of person as Ko'olo.
So you still refuse? Fine. Kariel, put the more for the return trip in your backpack. Without a guide, the road ahead may be dangerous, so please don't follow me.
Verandra?
Now he wants to go alone? Why is this guy so obsessed with that island?
Wait! Please don't do this in front of a guide. I can't let a tourist go on some dangerous journey all alone. Even my sweet mom would give me a harsh scolding if I ever let you do that.
I'm so sorry for the trouble. Really.
Don't say that. Although it'd be inappropriate to bring along two strangers I just met, there is another solution. How about this? Let's meet up tomorrow morning at the monument near the tribe's southeastern slope. I'll see you...
So you've decided to accept my offer?
No. My plan is to use some of our time together to turn you from strangers into friends. The kind we can trust with our...
That's your plan?
Wonderful. On behalf of both Verandra and I, thank you so much.
Pretty sure only Mualani could come up with a plan like that.
We need to get started on our preparations. Come with me.